Someone whose opinion I very deeply cared about recently told me that I wasn't feminine enough to be seen romantically, and that I wore baggy clothing and acted too much like a boy. Although I'd like to say that I didn't let that affect me, it has. I've started to really wonder, am I girl enough to be a girl? Am I seen as a woman? What does it mean to be feminine? I get periods like other girls. I like princesses. I like doing my nails. What is being feminine? Is it being nurturing? Is it liking flowers? Is it cleaning? I looked it up. Google wasn't the most helpful in terms of the difference between masculine and feminine. It seems like there's not really a definition. So why am I not feminine? When I look at my sister's bedroom, it's very clear that she is feminine. She loves pink, she loves glitter, sparkles, butterflies, Taylor Swift. And I feel so out of place when I'm in there, because it's not me. I like plants. I like music. I like wearing baggy clothing. I'm so much more comfortable in baggy jeans and an ugly sweater. I was told that playing the trumpet was for boys. Do you really like Led Zeppelin? Name 5 songs. Is being feminine listening to Taylor Swift? 'Cause I don't want to do that. I was also told that maybe if I wore more makeup, I would appear more girly and feminine. But I don't want to do that. I don't know how. I like eyeliner and mascara, and that's it. Is being feminine, being sexy, indulging in your soft girl? Is it reading romance novels? When I was born, the theme of my bedroom was cowgirl, with dark blue walls and dark blue carpet, and when I was allowed to repaint my room, I picked bright orange. I've just always enjoyed things that aren't technically feminine. I have filmed this so many times because I keep struggling to say what I want to say. And I also feel like this video is dangerously close to me just saying that I'm not like other girls, but that's not the point. The point of this video was that someone told me that I wasn't feminine and that I wasn't girly, and that really shook my self-identity as a woman, obviously. Like, I have always kind of struggled with that. I always knew that some of my interests weren't exactly the same as my peers, but overall, I still thought that I was perceived as a girl, as a woman, as being sexy and being feminine, but it really shook the way I viewed myself. In these past couple of weeks, I've been contemplating my personality, what I like, how I say things, how I act, and thinking, am I too boyish? Like, are people not gonna see me as a woman because I'm extremely sarcastic and I like to swear and I'm loud and I like being funny? And I think I realized that no, being feminine and being masculine, it's not a box. I think that you can have both feminine and masculine traits and still be a man or a woman. And I think a lot of people have both masculine and feminine traits. And I think I have both masculine and feminine traits. I think that overall my personality is maybe a little bit more masculine, but at the end of the day, I like being taken care of by a man. I like when they buy me flowers. I like feeling safe and protected by them. But that doesn't mean I can't also be this loud, big personality. You can have both feminine traits and masculine traits. And I guess overall, I'm just trying to say that don't let someone else or society pressure you into acting a certain way in order to be a proper man or a proper woman. I was very close to changing who I am because I wanted to be accepted so badly. But I know that there's so many other girls out there who also don't know how to wear makeup. I don't know how, I'm never gonna learn. I don't like wearing tight clothing. I don't want to do Pilates. Like there's just things I don't like. And that's okay. That doesn't make me any less of a girl because I love being a girl. And, you know, I think people should just be happy with whatever traits they have because those are the ones you have. And you shouldn't ever feel pressure to try to change them. And the right people will appreciate them in you. And overall, being feminine, it's not just about being this soft-spoken and like, ooh, giggly, like, person. I think being feminine can be a lot of things. It can be being strong. It can be being a good mom, a good sister. It can be being anything. And I think that goes for being masculine as well. So maybe this one gets my point across a little bit better. I've tried like 4 times. But the point is just like what you like, be who you are, and I hope that I never feel the pressure to change myself again in order to be a proper woman, because I am a woman and I think I'm a pretty good one. So yeah. Being feminine doesn't mean you can't be adventurous, funny, loud, like swearing, and overall just yourself. Femininity can show up in lots of places, and I'm glad that I realized that I am feminine just the way I am.